Okay, welcome back everybody for another video of Master of Command. We're going to be continuing our HRE Kreis Contingent playthrough, and it's been a little bit since I played this, so I'm going to have to do a little review of what I was up to. I've also been having a really tough time with the live stream, so I'm hoping that my live stream woes don't make their way into this video. But the the Kreis contingent has been really strong, so I'm hopeful that that won't be too much of a problem. Let's first take a look at our doctrines that we have. So we have reduced musket cost, but I think we already have like the best muskets that we can get, so that shouldn't be a problem. Infantry moves faster, it's more accurate, we move faster, item sale, fire damage is down, more morale, reduced resource costs, campaign movement speed, increase when we're in force march, melee damage is up, we lose some money but get reservists and ammunition every day, and we have higher reload. Okay. I'm feeling pretty good about that. If I remember correctly, I think we had one more encamped army that we could fight. But I don't think we located them. What I'll probably do is we'll fight this guy, fight the patrol, and then force march our way over here to see if we can find that last encamped army. I mean, I guess they could also be hidden over here or down here or in this big swath of territory. Let's just see what we can do. Anyway, one more thing. Let's look at our inventory. Oh my gosh. I have a lot of stuff here. Wow. And everyone is mostly upgraded? Okay, cool. But I don't think... Is my plan to leave you guys at Württemberg? I think so. Yeah, because we already have Grenadiers, and I don't want Feldjägers at this point. What I could do is get some better bayonets. Some of our guys still have like the basic bayonets, so we could definitely upgrade those. And we need a better Lighthorn. You've got double canister, you've got single canister. Tula muskets, but I think we have Jönköpings on... Yeah. Actually... Yeah, let's give you the Tula carbine. That'll make you a little bit better in melee. Sure, you'll have slightly worse accuracy, but that's not what I'm really using you for. And you've got Charlevilles, which is great. We'll just hold on to that. Got excellent Sul muskets. Anyone benefit from that? Let's see. So accuracy is slightly better. I'm not accuracy. Accuracy is worse. Range is slightly better, but I feel like it doesn't matter. I'll keep you with the Neustadt since you have our buckshot and the extra range matters. Oh, a Delft? We can get rid of the Delft. Yeah, let's swap that out. Charleville, Potsdam. You've got a land pattern because I'm using you as a flex. I'm using you as line or melee, depending on what's needed in that moment. Got excellent tea rations, which I think is because everyone... I think everyone has excellent tea already, or excellent tobacco. Yeah, that seems right. Okay. Then I think we've optimized our guys for now. So let's go ahead and just fight this battle. And see what we get out of it. They've got 3 subsidy Jaegers, Hanoverian, veteran foot. Put our musketeers, Hessian grenadiers, Hanoverian cavalry. Okay. Let's get into battle then. Also, I started using a noise gate so that sounds that are below a certain noise level shouldn't get picked up anymore by the microphone. I know sometimes some sounds we're making into the video, and that might have been annoying. So please let me know if the noise gate ends up cutting me out at some point, and I'll do some fiddling around with it. But I'm hoping that won't happen. Okay. Let's take a look. They've got their Hanoverian foot over here, and then a lot of Hessians. Okay. So they've got like all of their Hessian units over here. Oh, and these guys have Jaeger rifles. Okay, we're gonna try to charge into them and not let them mess us up too much with the Jaegers. Okay, how do we want to do this? Because I want the field guns to be able to use their canister. Okay. So you're shorter range because you don't have an engineer. Maybe if we get an engineer, that would be good to put one on here. Let's definitely put our big boys over there. We can put our Lycorn over here. And then let's yeah, maybe we position our artillery here where it can fire. If I load you up with canister, what's your range? 266? Okay. So I'm thinking we establish a line like right along here. And you guys I might not switch over to canister, but we'll see. If there's an opportunity, I'll use it. And let's put our Bavarians on this side. I'm gonna put our Württembergers over here. Perhaps better here. And then our Kreis. Württembergers need to be on the edge. Let's pull back these guys. Let's make sure our you guys need to be over here. The Württemberger musketeers here. And runes here. But Tatars and Imperial Cuirassiers here. They have much in... Oh, they've got Hanoverian. Let's put... Let's see. Where's my... The Palatine Grenadiers over here in support. And then... You guys can be here. So let's get the really good Kreis Grenadiers over here. And these guys in the middle. Actually, more like over here. Palatine over here. Württembergers here. You guys here. Okay. Saxon Cuirassiers here to stop any charges. And I think that's... Yeah. Let's get in there. So Württemberger Grenadiers are going to go out wide. Our Fusiliers will hold up here. Württembergers here. These guys will be just behind them. Our veteran musketeers will be up in there. Saxons over here. Bavarians here. Bavarians here. Kreis over here. Dragoons over here. You guys will move up here along with the Cuirassiers. And yeah, you guys will need to move up. Guys, there for right now. I think everyone has a move order. These guys don't have a move order. And these guys don't. Okay, anyone else? That should be everyone. Oh, I have some Saxon Grenadiers here. Okay, well we'll have the Saxons go wherever they're needed. What do they have for artillery? Was this a 6-pounder? And something bronze, a bronze 6-pounder, and another iron 6-pounder. Okay, so they don't have very good artillery. So let's go ahead and set up on this fence line right here. And you guys over here. Move the Palatine over here a little bit. Get our cavalry out wide. They are ready. Okay, so you Bavarians start spreading out here. You guys can spread out. Oops. Spread out here. And limber. Okay, let's get into a line here and then advance. We don't need to hit the Jaegers. Let's hit those musketeers. Guys aren't in very much cover. Here, maybe we pull back a little bit. Okay. How are we looking here? Oh, these guys are getting obliterated. That's awesome. And they're not doing anything. Neither are they. like there's some cavalry starting to move this way. Let's actually switch to buckshot. I think they can get that reload done before the cavalry arrives. Try to knock out these musketeers. Let's fall back. Now we're going over here. Looks like their cavalry is up to things. Let's run. Hold fire. Okay, everything else seems to be going fine. Let's pull back a little bit more here. I'll probably rush in with our Palatine Grenadiers. And I'm gonna move our Saxon Cuirassiers this way. Let's charge in here. Okay, let's just wait. Wait for it, wait for it. Open fire. Excellent. Oh, what's going on over here? Okay. Württembergers are doing fine. And let's charge them while they're swiveling around. And then let's hit them over here. Get you guys into a column. Let's get you into a line so that we can pull our Württembergers back. And let's pull up a little bit with our guys here. Keep the Dragoons right behind them, along with these guys. You're all good now. Where are our Cuirassiers? Here they are. Let's form into a column and then charge the Jaegers. Dragoons can handle that. Charge in here, and then let's come get the artillery. And that will be the end of that battle. Speed things up. You don't need to be doing that. Okay, let's chew through them. Perfect. And from that, let's see, maybe I take the veterancy, some of our guys. Yeah, let's do veterancy because we're gonna have a lot of things to sell off. And we're not short on ammunition. We're not short on manpower. Let's just work on getting our guys their final levels before the HQ battle. Okay, cavalry upgrade. Sure. Okay. Yes, we have excellent horse here. Excellent step horse. Excellent accuracy and excellent charge. Although, here, let's switch you out. There. That feels a little bit better. And then do I want you guys to have all that stamina, or do I want you to have even more charge? Maybe we get you, maybe we just get you more charge. How's that sound? Okay, let's get our replenishment in. And then let's walk over this way to that patrol army. Let's see if there's anything good here. Some Bibles. Bibles are marginally useful. Also got an excellent cavalry pistol. Do you guys already have one? Yes, you do. Excellent heavy saber. So we could do a very slight upgrade there. I don't know if it's worth it. The basket hilt hangers could be good. Excellent greatcoat. Oh, infantry hangers. Let's look at our melee boys. So you could use an upgraded basket hilt hanger, but the other ones don't really need it, and they all have excellent... Well, you don't have an excellent greatcoat. Let's do that then. Let's do those two. There's also excellent tompions, which we could buy. Yeah, let's buy that as well. Powder house, excellent buckshot, excellent large lumber chest. How are we on that? I think we're good, right? Yeah, looks like we're good. Do I want excellent buckshot or quartered musket? Probably not. Probably not, just because it's a lot to remember to use it. And these guys already have buckshot on them that I need to be using. Okay, and we have a bunch of stuff to sell off, and I know we gave the quartermaster a lot of money, so let's sell off some things here. Definitely sell that off. Sell that, sell that, sell that. Sell basic stuff. Yeah, we don't really need the veterancy gain anymore. And there's no cartridge boxes. There are excellent Chabot freeze. Do I need them? Yeah, I could use them. So I will buy that. And give it to you guys. Excellent Chabot freeze. I could use better gunner implements. Okay, tompions. Let's get them on these guys. And the basket hilt hanger for you. And the excellent greatcoat for you. I need to give you guys something else. I guess I could give you like the entrenching tool. Or a canteen. Maybe a canteen. Let's sort the things that we definitely need to sell off. This. What else? This great coat we can sell. Maybe that charge treatise? Here, let's get these two opened up. And I'll give you the charge one at the expense of accuracy. And then I'll give you the reload. These chevaux de frise can be sold off. Uh, 30, 40, 40, 20. Does everyone have a cartridge box? You guys don't. You really need one. Okay. I don't think we really need the morale treatise. Maybe we'll keep the good one, but we can sell off the basic one. Keep that for now. Shoes. Okay, all these things. Oh, not the. Let's not sell the canteens. The good toe worm is just a better Tompion. So you guys just have a basic Tompion, so I can actually give you this. And now you're getting a small reload boost. It's kind of cool. I could buy a better Bible for them. What are we lacking here? Give you a canteen. There you go. And I think hitting 75 stamina is good because I think it gives you a combat efficiency boost. So that's good for them. Let's come back to the quartermaster. And let's sell off some of these things. Let's buy the good canteen. Sell off some stuff. Okay. I could buy the good Bible or the excellent Bible. Sell off those things. And also buy this heavy saber. So let's give you guys the excellent Bible. You the heavy saber. Let's see. These guys are lacking an upgrade. I could give them the keen. I might get rid of your spontoon and give you a Bible. Now you guys can take the excellent spontoon. Is anyone else kind of low leveled? These guys are, but I don't want to take away their shepherd's axe. So these are now things that I can sell off. Dude, I'm not finding any of these iron skull caps. Here, let's give you guys good canteens. And we'll call that good for now. Maybe we buy up a little bit of ammunition, some manpower, and then we can chase down this patrol army and knock them out. And we'll just keep some of our guys out of combat, like maybe these three we can try to pull back and not have them in the firing line. Yeah. They have no artillery, so they're gonna have to advance to us. We got Hessians here. And some Hessians here. Now our Bavarians are a little hurt, so maybe we keep them in the back. I think our Württembergers are also kind of messed up. And then our Palatine Grenadiers, there. Keep them in a spot where they can fight. Hessians are concentrated here and towards the center, and then also here towards the center. So let's have our two big boy cannons there to fight them. Yeah. These guys are just basic Potsdams, so I'm going to bring our double canister guy over here, and then our other one we'll have here. Probably put him up on the hill. And then let's take our 12-pounder boy. Our Lycorn can be over here helping. Grenadiers. Who's on the edge here? Hanoverians. There's two Hanoverians over here. So I think I'll take our aggressive cavalry and I'll put them on this edge. And we'll take our you guys will sit back. Kreis Grenadiers will sit back. You guys will sit back. Take our veterans. I'll put them over here, along with our Saxon Grenadiers. Maybe like the veterans will be out wide, the Saxon Grenadiers a little further in. I might throw you guys on the line. And then veteran musketeers. Price veteran musketeers. Ours are these guys. Yeah, so Bavarians need to be here. Saxons here. These guys on the edge, and then you guys over here. There might be like a gap here, but that's okay. We'll plug it or something. Price can come here. You guys can be here. maybe I'll have you guys over here ready to get on the flank. Alright. Looks good. Let's... You guys can plug the middle if needed. Okay. With that, let's get started. Let's bring you guys up to here. You guys sit back here. You guys, I'm gonna plop on the road. Right here. And our veteran musketeers will come up. Saxons will come up to here. Be right behind them. Get on this road, I guess, so you can get the stamina boost. Okay, Saxon Cuirassiers. We're just going to be in reserve. And then our Dragoons, which are somewhere around here, will also be in reserve for a minute. Okay, and then let's get moving. Let's see if everyone is moving. Everyone except for you, but that's fine. Okay, this will give us a nice little hole to fire through. Let's set you guys up right here, and you guys here. Palatine boys. Saxon Grenadiers. Barbarians. We'll start swinging our guys out over here. What kind of cavalry? Cavalry do we have? Hessians. So they are dangerous. Especially these guys. Wow. Okay. I think I definitely need to give these guys gators. Upgrade you and give you a gator. Maybe take off your Shavota Freeze and give you a gator. I don't know. So that they're moving around a little bit faster. I'm gonna load you up with Buck and Ball. Bring our Württembergers up just to plug this hole. And let's switch to canister here. Then after this shot, we'll switch them. Where's our supply train? Here he is. And they actually have a lot of cavalry moving over here. So I'm going to move our cavalry as well. And I'm gonna get these guys set up. Okay. You guys move up. You guys. After this volley, I might switch them over to Buck and Ball. since these guys are getting up close and personal. We're swing our Palatine Grenadiers over here. I'm going to keep track of the cavalry in the mini-map while I'm doing other things. So they... Okay, let's come help. Let's open fire. Excellent. Okay, good. The Dragoons fought them off. Let's try to blast them as they are going away. Very nice. There's our supply train. Here they are. And let's pull back our Palatine Veteran Musketeers. They have performed admirably. And I think they're out of ammunition, so I'm actually going to pull them back. And I'm going to see if these guys can finish off the Hessian cavalry. Yep. There we go. Alright, another Delft musket. Let's see. Do I take the veterancy one more time? Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, that feels good. I have plenty of stuff to sell off for money. Sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that. We have an excellent Tompion that we could switch out here. That does increase our reload just a teensy bit. What is this? 4 and 2. Okay, yeah, let's take the excellent Tompion here, actually. Okay, they're all good. Yes, what I want to do is slap these half-gators on you and put these sturdy shoes on you, so now they'll walk a little bit faster. And then we've got these excellent cartridge boxes, which we can surely put on somebody. I'm gonna take off your spawn tune. I'd rather you have these cartridge boxes. Is this 40? I think 30, 40, okay. So it seems like we can get rid of this one. And I don't think I have any need for the horseshoes. No, not really. But we could get rid of these horseshoes if we find something better. So I'll need to keep that in mind. Let's see if everyone is upgraded. Is everyone max? No, these guys don't have item slots. Okay. So let's remember that these guys could use an item. Maybe the entrenching tools or the haversacks. And then we've got about 10 days left, so let's head over to here. No, I don't love the idea of buying things there. They're really not great in either location, but oh well. Let's buy up a little bit more manpower. And we can probably force march over there. I'm just trying to think if I want to raid these towns or not. I mean, no, let's not do it. I don't think I'm that desperate for money or anything. Let's check out this convoy. Alright, we lost a lot of manpower there, but that's okay. And the reason I'm switching to foraging is so that I can get a wider vision range, so we don't miss anything. I don't think we need anything. Actually, we need heavy socket bayonets. Those would be good. And some really good treatises in here. Yeah, I would love to extend the range on... Actually... Bronze 12-pound Licorn. Is that better than a 12-pound howitzer? I'm not 100% sold. We'll keep our 12-pounder. There is a Liechtenstein here that we could buy. Which is a better version of the 12-pound gun. So maybe I do that. Or maybe I don't. Because this is... Getting this Liechtenstein is like an upgrade for one unit, whereas if I put this money across other items like this, I'm upgrading multiple units. What have we got here in the powder house? Excellent cartridge boxes. Yeah. Let's go ahead and start buying some things. So I know we need better breastplates. So we can do that. And I think one of our guys could use a better gun pick, right? Yes. We also have an excellent tow worm here. If anyone has a need of that. Do these guys not have a gun tool? Not. Oh, the elevation screws. I always forget these are gun tools. And then you guys don't need a tow worm. So let's just give you the excellent gun pick. And let's give our Imperial Cuirassiers the excellent breastplate. Do I want to take a move speed hit or a stamina hit? Let's take the... You know, let's take a slight hit to our move speed, I guess. I'm okay with that. Alright, what else do we need? Oh, yes. Oh, and this. So let's definitely get you excellent one. Let's give you a good one. You can sell that. And let's get you the excellent Shepherd's Axe. Sell this one. Sell the tow worm. Oh, there's another good gunner implement which we could use. Oh, we have just these 8-pounder Lighthorns. I mean, would I like to upgrade them? Yes. Do I need to? Not really. We like that max range. So I was thinking we could... Is there a good engineer in here? No, there isn't. Okay. And I won't bother with that. Let's see if we can get these excellent treatises for our guys. You could use one. You could use one. Oh yeah, absolutely. Let's buy both of these. And switch you. And you. Okay. So we can sell that one, sell this. That one's okay. Okay. We're done there. I think we're done looking at the quartermaster too. The foundry has some cannons that I would like, but we don't have the money for that. We do have a good cartridge box here. Is anyone doing less than 40? No, I think okay. No, everyone is down at 40 or less, so we can actually sell this off. And we can sell that. Okay. Okay. And then, sure, we'll sell off a little bit of stuff here. And here. It brings us up to 1640. And I think... So these guys are still missing equipment. yeah, I do want to get better bayonets. Okay, let's do that change then. Let's buy these two. And you guys, big old bayonet. And we'll give you a big bayonet as well. You guys a light bayonet. Give our Bavarians the heavy, or the excellent bayonets, since they tend to be out wide and need the most support. Our Saxons will give that. You guys will give the light bayonet. Then you can take that one. Now we've got some more stuff to sell. And we can also sell off these boots. We can sell off these carbines. Sell that. Sell the Chevaux de Frise. Sell that. Sell the Surgeon. I mean, I could sell off the Spontoon. I did sell these things. How much money could I get? Okay, it's really not too bad. Maybe I can afford to... Maybe I can afford to buy a cannon. What would I buy over my 8-pounder Lighthorn? Would I just get an upgrade? Go for the 12-pounder? Or should I get a Liechtenstein? Here, let's sell off these things. And I'll probably just go for the Lighthorn. Oh shoot. Okay, there we go. And let's sell off that. We're not going to use that. Let's sell off the Delft. I don't like the Delft. Let's sell off the Charleville. And I'm okay with that. Now we'll get a little bit of a bigger cannon here. We can sell off our 8-pounder at some point if we want to. I could get an excellent haversack, which maybe I will do. And maybe I'll get another one. Okay. So now I can put the haversacks on like these two guys eventually. And let's just go ahead and let's raid. Since we have like nothing else going on at the moment. And wait for the HQ to come to us. And nothing special here. All things that we can sell off. Let's go ahead and get these guys their last upgrades. So you take an excellent haversack. And you do the same. Yeah, you do that. And then for you, you're kind of low on stamina, so maybe I'll give you a canteen. Okay. Let's come check out this outpost. Food isn't an issue, so we can force march around. We got some weapons, nothing that we'll use. But still fun anyway. Let's, okay, so there's that guy. Maybe we force... Here, let's forage for a minute over here, just see if there's anything of interest. Come through this outpost. I wouldn't mind fighting a field army, but I want to do it when the HQ is so close. So let's forage again, see if there's anything else over here. Okay, no encamped armies. Let's go ahead and fight this guy. Let's see. Island Grenadiers, we need to watch out for them. Got a lot of, have a lot of cavalry actually. Some Jaegers. Okay. All right. And look at the cavalry, it reaches, it's like the whole length of the line. We've got some Highlanders over here. British Grenadiers. Highlanders. Foot Guard. Some pretty nasty melee for those Hanoverians. So it seems to me like this is the strong side of their line with all the Grenadiers. This side's a little bit weaker. How does their artillery look? They've got 4 artillery units, so they're on par with me. What would be ideal is fighting them in the river. So maybe I'll try to set up in such a way that that happens. Their weapons are mostly excellent. Oh my gosh. That's a pain. A couple that aren't excellent, but let's go ahead and set up our Leghorn over here. I'll then do our 12-pounder here, you here, and our Brummer we'll have over here. Let's keep our Bavarians on this side. Let's put the Saxons somewhere in the middle, along with our Kreis. And then, yeah, you guys as well. Saxon Grenadiers will be over here, along with our Württemberger Musketeers. And these guys. And last but not least, our Grenadiers. And then you guys can just be here, ready to fill in a gap if you see one. And the Palatine Grenadiers I'll have over here. Saxons here, Dragoons here, and you guys out wide. Supply train where needed. Okay. Yeah, so let's pull up all of our artillery. The only tricky part is going to be making it so that they fight us in the river. Cavalry will be over here. Cursors here, Dragoons here. General, I don't know, figure it out. Okay, so our guys have a range of 150. They're around that same range. Let's start spreading out like here. You guys march up. Yeah, this looks about right. Then you guys here. I realize you guys don't have a spot on the line. Okay, you can just be in reserve, I guess, for now. How are we looking? On the river, a little further than the river. Pretty close. Or maybe we swing these guys down a little bit to make a hole for the artillery. Let's bring them around this way. Don't shoot the Jaegers. Okay, yeah, they're like congregating over here. Get the foot guards. Here, you try to hit those dragoon guards. That's massive. Where's our supply wagon? Let's walk down the line. Switch to canister. Okay, next one, try to hit them. Well, that was devastating. Guys, fire. Okay, there we go. Guys, pull back. Push the bucking ball. How we're doing over here? The cavalry's just kind of messing around. What are these Highland Grenadiers doing? Okay, let's charge in here. Let's get set up over here. Okay, pull back. You hold your fire. Swing wide a little bit. Okay, and now let's knock these guys out. Feel free to take your shot, and then we'll run the cavalry in. They could come back, so let's charge them down. How we're doing over here? Swing you guys out. Hold your fire. You get in behind them. Let's swing a little bit wider. Pull our grenadiers this way. Okay, their cavalry is coming over here. Oh, their cavalry is already behind us. Oh my gosh. Cheeky. Very cheeky. Alright, we need to keep an eye on them. Let's swing out a little bit more here. bring you guys back. Charge in, help out our dragoons. Ready here. Kreis Grenadiers, get ready. Help out. Bring the general over. Help out here. You guys are doing things. Here, let's have everyone focus that guy. They're gonna come back, so keep chasing them. And switch to round shot. There. Okay. Yeah, run into those Jaegers. I'm good with that. Guys are just standing there getting shot at. Love that. Okay, so now we have to wipe out this artillery. We'll be good. Okay, now charge that field artillery, and we will be just about done. Get our reload in. Alright, move Tatars. This is the slowest charge ever. There we go. All right. So that's the first HQ battle done. And we don't, I was thinking that we'd probably conscript in order to get our losses back, but what I might do instead is I might take the money and ammunition and then like muster here for a little bit and then go fight the field army. Yeah, let's try that. Let's just see what happens. So we'll do that. Got a little bit of a veteran, see that. We got some heavy socket bayonets that we can put on our guys. Give you an excellent heavy socket bayonet, and we can give guys this excellent bayonet. Got excellent gun picks if anybody wants them, but I don't think anybody does. Excellent basket hanger. Basket hilt hanger, I should say. No one really needs that. Got a good haversack. which is better than this canteen. Basically all the... Oh, a large canteen. I know someone's using a canteen. I guess you are. Are you the only one? Kinda seems... well... There, you can use that. And maybe I'll give this to you. Now, does anyone have a normal canteen? Yeah, it looks like everyone's using something better. Okay. Okay, so the next HQ will be deploying soon. They're coming from way over there, which is fine. They'll be here on day 165. So what I'm thinking about doing is mustering to get our replenishment back, and then fighting the army here, and then going and fighting the field HQ, or well, the enemy HQ, I should say. Let's muster here for a bit and walk along. But here's a question. If I disband my Württemberger Grenadiers, and I get a Landmilitz, I could upgrade him into a Kreis Musketeer, which I don't think we have. The next question is, will it make a difference? Because let's see, we've got .5, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, still 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6, 6.5, 7, 7, 7.5, 8, 8.5, 9, 9.5, 10, 10.5, 11. Okay, so actually getting another Landmilitz would be good. So I just need to disband this unit. Okay. And then we need to beat our drum. There we go. And we can upgrade them to a Kreis Musketeer. And now we should be at... let's bleed you for manpower. We should now be at 12%. Is that right? Should I be at 12%? Yeah, because I think I was at I think I'm at 11.5%, and it rounds up according to what the developers said, so I should be at 12% combat effectiveness. Let's drum a little bit more. Try to get our replenishment up a tiny bit more. Okay, and then let's do this. Yeah, let's march to the relief at once. Imperial Field Artillery. Which, I don't know, just goes into the dust heap, I guess. So now we're fighting 4 brigades. Lots of Highlanders. Some subsidy Jaegers, Hanoverians. Yeah. So let's get this battle done, and then force march down south to the city. See if there's any last purchases that we can make for the second HQ. Lots of Hanoverian Grenadiers here. Lots of Highland in the middle. Missions on the flanks. So I could try to position my artillery here. Yeah, maybe I put like a Brummer here, my 12-pounder here. And then we have like maybe you in the middle and you over here. Yeah, because we can send the cavalry in to run down these guys. So let's do that. Let's take our 12-pounder. Actually, let's take the Brummer and put him here. The 12-pounder we'll put on this hill. And our 12-pound Lycorn we'll put over here. You will put here. We'll send our Bavarians out to hold the wing, as they are so good at doing. And then we'll have our... Here, let's put the Württemberger Musketeers here. We'll have our Saxon Grenadiers in the middle, perhaps. We'll back them up with our veteran Musketeers. Our lower Kreis units will be here. You'll be here. Palatine will also be close by. Saxons will be nearby. The Saxon Cuirassiers will be here to help. Dragoons will flex as needed. Saxons over here, along with the Imperial Cuirassiers. And then you, I want over here, along with you. Holding down the flank, and then eventually turning in. And... am I missing anybody? Doesn't seem like it. These guys might be out too wide. We'll see. Okay. Let's then get moving. Put you guys up on the hill. You guys back here. You guys up on the hill. And then you... I could put you on. Seems too wide. Here, just come over here. Actually, let's be on the hill behind the other artillery. Saxon veteran musketeers. That's who we're missing. Okay. Veteran Bavarians up to here. Normal Bavarians here. Württembergers somewhere over here. Kreis Grenadiers. Cavalry. 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 Okay, I think that's everyone with a move order. Now that's everyone with a move order. And let's slap you guys right here in the trees. Oh, beautiful. We're gonna have a good opening here with our cavalry. You guys will set up on the hill, as will you. You guys will hold down the flank. Dragoons will be here to help out. There, that's a nice line. Let's move you over to here, perhaps. That gives us a nice bit of room for our Württemberger musketeers. Spread you guys out a little bit for any artillery. Let's unlimber, unlimber, unlimber. Okay, that looks good. Palatine Grenadiers are here to support the artillery. Bad gap here. That's okay. Let's bring you guys up. You're not going to be used quite yet, so let's get you into column. Get both you guys marching. I'd love to be a little bit more on the hill. There we go. And we're shooting the Jaegers, which is always great. Where's our supply guy? Here he is. Yeah, let's just advance to there. You can start coming this way. Move our dragoons forward a little bit. What's their cavalry look like? Hanoverian cavalry, but not very strong. Let's take these Highlander Grenadiers. Seems better to me. And after this shot, we're going to switch them to canister. Same with you guys, we're going to switch you to canister as well after this shot. Cavalry is getting hit. Let's pull them back. Very nice. Switch to canister. Actually, let's fall back here. You guys, I want in. Switch you back to round shot. See what's going on over here. Let's get our cavalry back out wide, ready to get in there. Charge in. Charge in. Make sure nothing crazy is happening over here. Just like it. Do I have anyone nearby? These guys are nearby. Okay, good. Now let's make a move on that artillery. Okay, and then fire. They're done. Okay, let's go up and hit them. Hold fire. Fire, hold fire. Perfect. Nice, some double canisters, some excellent buckshot. Let's take the veterancy and provisions one last time. And we will force march our way down to here. HQ will mobilize in 6 days. Let's see how fast we can fly over there. Check our replenishment. There's a fort. Okay, and we'll get a free doctrine out of this, which is what I really wanted. So I could have our artillery reload faster, that could be good, and they could move into position faster. Like that. Let's keep moving. We can afford the attrition hit. There's a patrol here. Where's the HQ? It's way over there. But do I want to fight this patrol army first? We could do it. Just get some last money from them. Was there anything that I wanted to equip beforehand? Probably not. The double canister is strong, but... do I do it? Sure, let's do it. Just for the heck of it. And if anything, I might give you canister, but because your canister is only slightly worse, it's not too bad. I might consider that for the final battle. Taking off, I don't know, like the large canteen or the sturdy shoes, since we just got the we did just get the flying batteries, so they'll be moving around a little bit faster. Here, let's that switch. We have 2 less stamina, but we'll move a little bit faster. And maybe I can like wheel them around like a like a horse artillery unit. Okay. Everything else I think stays. I don't think we use it. Okay. And I'll consider giving the those Lighthorns the canister for the HQ battle. We'll see if maybe we can upgrade them to a field gun or a Shuvalov. All right. So they have no artillery. They've got a lot of veteran foot, Hanoverian Grenadiers. Yeah, they're pretty foot heavy. These guys actually being fairly good in melee. What about on this side? These guys are really good in melee. Light Dragoons. Okay. Let us then find a good position to set up. This is a decent defensive position, but only for like 3 units. Maybe that's all I need. I think we'd have too many units crowded in over here if we try to use this part of the map. Although it could be interesting. Could be interesting to just bring over some line units and our howitzer and Lighthorn over here, and have the other units like over here. Maybe we could do that. We could do that. Let's see. Let's have the usual suspects go over there. So our Württemberger Grenadiers and these guys. These Württembergers can help out. Our Bavarians will hold out over here, along with the veteran Bavarians. That's not them. Where are... There they are. Okay, and then the Kreis, supporting them. You guys supporting them. We'll send our Lycorn and our howitzer across the river. You guys will stay on this side, and we'll be using canister probably. Definitely send over the dragoons. We'll have you guys supporting, and you guys getting ready to flank them when there's a chance. And I think we're good. Okay, so you guys get up on that hill. You guys, I don't know, come over here somewhere. Württemberger Grenadiers get across. You guys get across. Does everyone, all of you guys, just walk across. Just get over there somehow. And our supply wagon. You guys, I want to stay over here for a minute. These guys are so speedy. Oh my gosh. It's killing me how fast they are. Actually, here's the thing. What if we... Yeah, did something like this. Kinda funny and interesting. Then we'll switch you over to Stir. Over to Buckshot. was that? That was just one shot, huh? Jeez. Like 10% of their men got wiped out there. Let's both focus you down. And we'll get into a line and run up and hit them while they're in the river. You guys can come help. Stop and reload, and then get closer. How are we doing over here? They are holding on with like 20 guys. Unfortunately, we used like half of our ammunition doing that. I need to take off their pontoons and give them an ammo cartridge box, whatever it is. So they charged into us and died. That's cool. Yeah, keep chasing them down and killing them. Great. And once they break, that's it. Let's go ahead. That's good. Let's go ahead and take the money and ammunition. Replenish. See if there's anything good in here. This was good. So let's switch that. And get rid of that and give you that. Okay. Let's check out this. Unfortunately, nothing particularly good in here. So we're not going to upgrade our artillery. Could get some better socket bayonets. I think we still have a need for. Yeah. Boom. Boom. Okay. There's also excellent light socket bayonets, which I could do. So, good socket bayonets are 8 and 8. What are you? 12 and 8. Okay, so it is actually better. And I'm going to put it on you. You're more likely to get charged, I think. Anything else worth buying in here? Doesn't seem like it. I think we have high quality bayonets on everyone. Yep. What about the stable? Anything interesting here? Excellent Palash sword, but I mean it's not all that different from the heavy saber, so I'm not going to switch them. Anything good here? Excellent marksman, which I might do, because I know one of our guys has the commissar, but could be using this marksman instead. Okay. That is kind of crazy. Like, 15% reduction in ammo consumption, 45%, so that's 60% ammo reduction, plus him, that's 80%. 80% ammo reduction, that's kind of insane. Okay, I know there was another marksman in there. I could give these guys a marksman. I took away, like, the haversack. Oh, morale and melee damage. That's pretty good. I think our cavalry could use that. You've got an excellent one. Yours is basic, and yours is basic. So let's take this. And let's give it to you. Actually, here, Imperial Cuirassiers get that, and you just get a normal one. What else? The Charge Treatise, which somebody has. A better version of the Reload Treatise, unfortunately. But I could get you a better... I could get you a better version of that. And I can get the good reload move speed. Let's see what else we've got here. I do like those. Yeah, let's make that switch. Oh, better Chevaux de Frise. Let's check and see if they have that. They do. No better ramrods, huh? It doesn't look like it. There are some excellent large canteens. I know somebody... I know you're using a large canteen. Yeah, I'm okay making that swap. And we could do the same thing here. That'll bring up to 75 stamina. Which again, I believe is that threshold for combat efficiency. What else? Dude, were there no skull caps in here? No. And none in here. A good blanket. 2 good blankets. Does anybody need a good blanket? You use a good blanket. You have no blanket at all. Oh no, you do. Sorry. So 1 good blanket. For these guys. And I could get the slightly better treatise for them. Anything in here? I don't think so. Gunsmith, no. Foundry, no. Powder house. Don't think so. The Pokeball is plus 30 accuracy. What is it for the buckshot? Plus 35? Plus 30? Max range minus 15, max range minus 35. It's fine. I have all this stuff, but I don't even feel like selling it because I don't know if there's anything I don't know if there's anything worth buying at this point. Were there any small optimizations? Like, not really. Everyone's got all their upgrades, right? Yeah, looks like it. Okay, then I think we just go into the final battle now. Maybe buy up some food and muster for a little bit while we wait for them to come down. Get our replenishment going while they're zooming down. Here, let's walk away. Try to buy a little bit more time while we're mustering. I should have been walking away. That would have been the smart move. Make sure that we got all of our units mustered. These guys are struggling, but everyone else is full strength. Okay. So what have they got? Highlanders, Dragoon Guards, Highlanders. It's very British heavy. No German units, it seems. Okay, let's get into the battle then. I should have been walking away so that these guys had another day to replenish. That was my bad. Alright. Let's see. Highlanders here. Highlander. Lots of British Grenadiers. Yeah, so it seems like their middle is pretty strong. like from here down, it's pretty strong. Oh, and they gave us a great map. Okay, well, let's take our drummers. And we'll put them... Oh, that's right. I wanted to give them canister. That's okay. Not a big deal. They're getting, like, plus 1,000,000% combat effectiveness. Okay, so yeah, you guys are gonna want coming over here. Here's the problem, though, is I don't want to be... Don't want to be spread too thin. Alright, let's just try it and see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put an artillery unit up here. And then I think I'm going to keep these guys back a little bit. The problem is that the cavalry could flank around me. Maybe I shouldn't even try to bother with that. Maybe instead I put them on this hill, load them up with canister, and let them fire on anyone coming across the river. And then we get our howitzer and our Lycorn over here. Let's get our Bavarians holding the flank here. One Bavarian here, one here. I might have you guys help out over here because I expect them to come down harder on this side of the line than on this side. Let's put our... Excellent Kreis Grenadier over here, the other one here. Our Palatine, you come here. Here you go. Our Saxon Grenadier, if I can find him. See, move the cavalry out. Here's our Saxon Grenadier. Let's put him over here somewhere. Our Württemberger. Okay, so Bavarian Musketeer will hold this line, hold this position here. Our veteran will hold, I guess, the middle of the town. Let's put the Saxon veterans over here. Maybe you guys can be next to the Saxon veterans. Württembergers can be over here somewhere. Saxon Grenadiers will find a place. Our Palatine veteran musketeers will have over here reserve to help, along with our dragoons, perhaps? Let's find the dragoons. Or we can just find them down here. So yeah, dragoons will be supporting here. Our Saxon cuirassiers, and we'll bring our other guys this way. Supply train. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Yeah, this looks good. Let's start deployment. Get the artillery up on the hill. Get this artillery up here, just behind the town. Be like right here. Bavarians, other Bavarians, Palatine, goons. And switch to fucking ball. Borders. A lot of units over there. A lot over here too. Pop those light dragoons if we can. Where's our supply guy? Here we go. spread out here a little bit. Same here. Switch to canister. Try to move over just a little bit and then knock off that veteran foot if we can. Was that my supply wagon that was retreating? None of these guys seem to be shattered. Here, let's do that. Oh, there's actually so many guys coming down here. Get in range over here. Okay. Okay, they're done for. That's good. There's still more cavalry coming down this way. I feel like there's the battlefield is really smoky right now. Okay, but I think we've got this. Fire for a minute. Oops. Fire. Just a round shot. Your fire for a second. Okay, open fire. Okay, nice. going on over here? Oh, chaos. Chaos is happening over here. Okay, but we've won over here. So let's start approaching that artillery. Let's look at what's going on over here. Alright, now it's just these British Grenadiers. Where are our dragoons? Here they are. And our cuirassiers. Here, you guys can step back. You've taken a lot of damage. Knock these guys out. And that's it. We won. Okay. Well, that was fun. I mean, thankfully they gave us a pretty good position to hold. And as our last thank you for our men, we'll give them the money. Good job, everybody. Excellent. We got some last promotions in. Everyone gets to go home with a shiny medal. And we get to go home with all this loot too. Jeez, we almost filled it up down here. I wonder if this is actually the maximum that you can hold. Anyway, good job, everybody. Very cool victory screen. Glory to the Holy Roman Empire. We've unlocked the Auxiliary Corps. Glory to the Holy Roman Empire. The war concluded in Hesse, where the British crown and Hanover was cast down in the decisive struggle in the Battle of Frankenberg. Oh, that's cool. It gives you the opportunity to go into endless mode if you so desire. That's really neat. But we're going to end our campaign here. We inflicted 302,000 casualties, suffered about 81,500. Our Saxon veteran artillery was the most valued. Our Bavarian veteran musketeers, look at that, 30,000 kills. They got 10%. 1 out of every 10 kills was these guys. That's awesome. Our Kreis Grenadiers had the highest losses. To be expected, they were charging in a lot of the times. Hero Cuirassiers, most morale. Veteran Musketeers, highest accuracy. Württemberg Grenadiers, fastest reload. Our Tatars, highest charge, and our Imperial Cuirassiers, highest melee. Good job, everyone. Very good job. So, what are my thoughts on the HRE and more specifically the Kreis Contingent? Let's flip over to them. I would say that this modifier, Imperial Patchwork, is really strong. I like it. The HRE units, they're they're not that impressive by themselves. Like especially in the early game, they've got really low morale. Their stats are not looking too great. But by the mid to late game, when you're really able to stack on the combat effectiveness, um, really strong, I gotta say. So I like it. I like them. Mustering also very strong. I didn't utilize it enough in the early game. I should have been going around and like parking next to a town and mustering for a little bit to get units and also to generate some manpower. Um, but yeah, HRE very fun. I very much enjoyed that campaign, and even in that last battle, um, I mean those HQ battles were not too difficult. So I would love to play one of these other compositions sometime. I'm especially interested in the Saxon army. I like that you really have to rely on mustering in order to generate your reservists. And I like that units cost reservists. I think that's very interesting. I don't know how it plays. I'd have to try it to see if it's not too finicky, too difficult. But I like the idea. The auxiliary corps, I'm less inclined to play. I don't really like the armed princes. You buy an officer and you get a random unit. That seems really iffy to me. And it seems like you're just going to end up with a bunch of officers that you don't use. I don't know. Of course, if you find a settlement where you can buy officers cheaply, this could come in handy. But I don't know. It's very I feel like it's very RNG, right? You have to find those settlements where the officers are cheap and avoid like the plague, the settlements where officers are expensive. So I don't know. I'll probably give it a try sometime, but I'm not like super eager to play this one. Whereas the Saxons, I do think this looks really interesting. Also, take a look at the resources. they uh they start off with low resources in everything. So it's really like you're building from the bottom here. But you do get veteran musketeers that are very good. The battalion artillery is pretty decent, and they get a very good cannon, and you get the chevaux légers. So I think this would be an interesting campaign to play. Probably very difficult in the beginning, but then really picks up after that. This one also, you've got a lot of units in the beginning, but they're all kind of junky. Like look at that, they all have 30 morale. They're prone to running, but if you can get past the early game, they're very strong. So I'd say give them a try. I really enjoyed this. If you guys enjoyed the campaign, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. I appreciate you guys, and Happy New Year. We'll see you in the next video.